Hey everybody, Playtendoguy here, and I'm back with another video. Today's Monday, so you know what that means. It's time to hit the road and do a bit of Blu-ray, DVD, and video game hunting. So without further ado, let's get going. And we've finally arrived at King's Lynn, and the first stop of the day is game. And we have a look at some of the cheap games on offer, as well as some of the Nintendo plush toys. Also in game, I've noticed they got a load of these licensed merchandise, including like a Ghostbusters power pack, various notebooks, and what have you. They all look pretty good, and some are actually pretty decently priced. We've also got some cool Sonic stuff, like a notebook, as well as this Pac-Man pin badge set for the eye-watering price of 25 quid. Way too much in my opinion. Time for the first coffee of the day. Yes, absolutely fantastic. Next stop is One Below, and unfortunately it's very much the same old stuff that's been in this store week in and week out. And this is mainly due to the fact that this store will be actually closing in a couple of weeks' time. It's closing in early September, which is a shame. But as of yet, there isn't any reductions on the films, they're still the same. Next up is Morrison's, and unfortunately no new releases in here. No Cruella, no Spiral, just the same old stuff from about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't even think they've got Peter Rabbit in on Blu-ray. It's just the same old stuff, so I assume this Morrison's will also be coming out of Blu-rays and DVDs not too soon. Time for the second coffee of the day. Certainly need it after all this running about. Oh, and a lovely strawberry and cream muffin as well. This was actually only £1. It was half price, so I thought, why not? Next stop is the only Poundland of the day, and unfortunately absolutely nothing. It's the same old stuff. The amount of Sex and the City, American Hustle and Overdrive here is unbelievable. Next stop is Sainsbury's, and unfortunately no new releases here. No Cruella, no Spiral, just the same old releases from last week. And it isn't really no surprise, as one of the staff members told me, in a couple of weeks time all the Blu-rays and DVDs will be gone and all they'll have here is books. So it's a massive shame. So here's a quick look at the titles on offer whilst they're still here. Next stop of the day is Tesco, and here's a quick look at the video games on offer, and nothing really new here on the Switch aisle. We'll also have a look at the Xbox and the PlayStation, and again nothing really new here, but I did notice that the premium edition of FIFA 21 is only £10 on all consoles, even the new Xbox Series version and the PS5. You may remember that I've been talking about this cheap selection of films Tesco have on offer, and here they are. Nothing really much here, they've mostly been picked up, but they do have a few decent titles here, some that are in Poundland and some that isn't. So here's a quick look at them nevertheless. Here's a look at the Blu-rays and DVDs, and again, they haven't got Spiral or Cruella in, which is a shame. I suppose this is because I'm a little bit early, as they don't normally put them out until late Monday evening or even Tuesday morning. But nevertheless, here's a quick look at what they've got. Nothing really new here. And I'll show you the rest of the DVDs they've also got on offer, like the cheap straight to DVD stuff and the TV series. Final stop of the day is another One Below, and thankfully this one isn't closing down anytime soon, and even better news, they've had a new delivery in. so I'll give you a quick look at some of the titles they've got on offer. Here's one that's a fairly recent film, and that's Cold Pursuit starring Liam Neeson. That's enough shopping for today, so let's bugger off home and see what I picked up. And we're back, people, and it's been a pretty great day. We've been to Kings Lynn, had a look in a few of the shops, Poundland, One Below and the supermarkets. Unfortunately, the supermarkets never had Spiral or Cruella in, but it doesn't really matter as I'll be going out later in the week, so hopefully I'll pick it up then. I did pop into another Tesco on the way home, and they only had one copy of Cruella on Blu-ray in, but unfortunately the case was absolutely smacked, so I left it. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the pickups and deliveries for the past week. First up, we have the subscriber mail from Jason Brett. I did a video on this. He very kindly gave me his spare copy of Halloween. Again, unfortunately, I haven't seen it yet, but I'm definitely gonna make it a priority. So yeah, hopefully by the end of this week I'll have watched it. Onto the stuff I've picked up, and first up is One Below. One of the One Below stores I go into is unfortunately closing down at the start of next month. So I thought I'd pick up a couple of titles they still had in there whilst they still had it. First up is The Imitation Games with Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley. This is based on true story about Alan Turing, the guy who cracked the German Enigma code and saved loads of lives in the process. This will be a very interesting film to watch, and I really can't wait to watch it. I had a lot of positive things about it. Next up, we have a Johnny Depp film called Transcendence. It's also got Morgan Freeman in and Cillian Murphy from Peaky Blinders, so it should be a good time. I don't really know much about it, but it's got Johnny Depp in and Morgan Freeman, so it should be a pretty decent watch. More from One Below. This is from another store. I was going to pick up the trilogy on Blu-ray, but I've heard you only really need to see the first film, and as they had it for £1, I thought, why not? I picked up the first Matrix for £1. Yep, never actually seen the Matrix before, so I'm very looking forward to seeing what this is like. It's got Keanu Reeves in it and Lawrence Fishburne, two fantastic actors, and I really can't wait to watch it. It's got quite a lot of special features on for DVD, so hopefully I enjoy it. Next up is some more Blu-rays from One Below. First up is Amanda Seyfried in Gone. This looks like a little thriller. I think she tries to find a sister. I think if I remember, Big Paulie actually reviewed this one and thought it was okay, so for £1, I'm looking forward to giving that one a go. Next up is Simon Pegg and Thandie Newton in Run Fat Boy Run, a comedy about a guy basically trying to get fit to win a marathon and ultimately win his girlfriend's heart. I think I remember this being on TV. I haven't actually seen it, but it's Simon Pegg, so it's always going to be a good time. For £1, again, you can't say no. And the final pickup from One Below is a title I was actually going to pick up from Amazon, but I went on One Below and they had it in, so I thought, yeah, get it straight away. And that's Molly's Game. Stars Jessica Chastain and the brilliant Idris Elba in like a thriller. I think basically it's like a true story. She used to be an Olympian or something to do with Olympics, and then she like did high stakes poker. And this is like a court case and all sorts of various trials and tribulation goes on. It looks like a very interesting watch, so yeah, definitely can't wait to watch this one. And the final two pickups are from Amazon. I actually had a £5 voucher, so I got these for like 15 quid for the pair, which isn't too bad. First up is the Evil Dead trilogy. I recently picked up the remake a couple of months ago on DVD from One Below, but I've never actually seen the original. So yep, finally got the Evil Dead trilogy. Haven't watched them yet, like most films I've got, but this includes all three films and a slew of special features. So yeah, can't wait to watch it. Comes on 3 discs. You have the original Evil Dead, the Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. They look like they're going to be an absolute blast of the films, so yeah, can't wait to watch them. Should be a good time. And the final pickup of the week is the Lethal Weapon trilogy. Trilogy? No, collection, because there's actually 4 of them. Yeah, so this includes Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3 and 4, as well as a bonus disc if I remember correctly. This includes hordes of special features. And yeah, I really like the Lethal Weapon TV series from a few years ago. The first 2 series were fantastic, and I've only ever seen bits and pieces of the Lethal Weapon film, so I thought, you know what, pick this up. This was actually only $9.99 from Amazon, and I had a £5 voucher, so this made it $4.99. Absolute bargain for 4 films and a bonus disc, so you can't really say no to that. So yeah, can't wait to watch Lethal Weapon fully for the first time. Yeah. And that is all the pickups and deliveries for this week, and also the end of the video. I'd like to thank ever so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you could like and subscribe, that would be totally awesome. Tomorrow night we'll have another live stream at the normal time of 7:30. Unfortunately, Jim Jam Movies and TV won't be able to make it, but I will be doing a quiz. I wrote one myself, so hopefully that'll be okay. We'll be joined as ever by Andy from Forgotten World of Movies, and we'll also have Peter, Blu-ray Bullet Brit, Jason Brett, and Ryan from Let's Get Kickin' Movies. So look forward to seeing you all there tomorrow. Anyway, thanks ever so much again for watching my video. Until next time, bye.